Yekim MTG, Jesse Munoz here. Finals of the Game Day Top 8 with me, Geoff Hamasaki.
What's going on? It's playing for the playmat now.
Yes, the sweet Dragons of Turkey playmat, which I'm actually not even sure what it is.
It's a Sarkin, I think, right?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
The teamer one?
The new Sarkin.
All right, so Brandon Johnson on the left playing Abzan Good Stuff.
Okay.
We saw Chris last round playing his Naya Boom Boom deck.
Mm-hmm.
We saw how explosive it could be quickly.
So do you know if Brandon's deck is more of a aggressive?
It's more controlling. It plays some end hostilities, Sorens.
So it's like an Abzan control type deck.
Yeah, but it also plays cards like Brimaz and
but no
like Siege Rhino,
Fleece Mains, and Death Dealer, stuff like that. Or
I don't. Yeah, it's not definitely not an aggro deck. It doesn't play Fleece Main, but it does play the sheep, the 05 sheep. Brandon wants to gain life, so that's kind of the exact opposite of what Chris wants to see. So Chris with the turn 1 Satyr Hoplite. He's got red and green mana, no white mana.
What is that force he has?
Some weird altered art force.
It's like a face? Is it a person on it?
Yeah, it's like a lady on it. All right, in for 3. After Brandon gained a life from his Blossoming Sands. And there's a Radiant Fountain.
Whoa.
So Brandon, again,
looks like he has the sheep.
He wants to gain life.
Nyx,
there it is.
Nyx Fleece Ram.
05, gain a life at the beginning of your upkeep.
Yeah. So that was briefly popular and then just kind of fell off.
Yeah, it's just not good against tokens.
Yeah.
You know? It just gets overwhelmed too quickly.
It's fairly good against Chris's deck, though.
Yeah, because Chris is going to try to build 1 or 2 big threats. So, all right, so plays a second Ordeal Perforos, triggers both.
So it's a 5/5, takes 6 to the net ram, and then 6 to the face with the.
So that's actually a really good turn from Chris there. No white mana on Chris's board yet, though. There's another ram. Valorous Stance is going to take care of the Satyr, though. And Brandon's got all 3 colors. Chris misses land drop again, passes the turn. Brandon draws Siege Rhino. So Chris is super behind.
Yeah, this is bad news. It's another ram.
Yeah, he can't cast the Rhino yet because he needs another source of green or another source of white.
He's going to gain a life.
Chris misses land drop again, passes the turn. Brandon with another Blossoming Sands. He's already back up to 16 after the damage the Satyr did. 4 mana, and we see Sorin, Solemn Visitor.
It's another way to gain big chunks of life.
Yep. Looks like he's going to make a vampire token. Chris's draw was Become Immense.
Exactly the opposite of what you want to see.
Yeah, he really wants a white source of mana because he's got a bunch of white cards in his hand. All right, Brandon up to 17 now. Another Radiant Fountain up to 19. I'm gonna call this game over here in a second. All right, plus is a Sorin. Use all his creatures +1/+0 and lifelink. So in comes the attacking ram now.
3
vampire. So it's 4 damage. Chris down to 20. Brandon up to 23. And then here comes this big old Rhino.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's anything. I don't think there's any draw that Chris could make that would change the outcome of this. Team or Battle Rage was the draw, and that's just not going to do it. So it packs it up, packs it in. All right. So that's how you beat Chris's deck: is make sure that he doesn't get the mana that he needs. If Chris had drawn white mana, he had ways to protect his creature. I think from cards like Valorous Stance,
right?
With God's Willings and stuff, but. All right, so let's take a look at the sideboard. Not sure what Chris plans on bringing in here. Brandon with some duresses in the sideboard.
It's pretty good.
And he brought in a white card. It was maybe an utter end from Brandon.
Another very good card against Chris.
Yeah. And what do you take out if you're Brandon? He's got Elspeth.
Yeah, I mean, I think you basically just take out your, highest cost cards.
Yeah. And then with Chris, I'm not sure what his sideboard plan is, because I feel like his deck has a very specific plan.
Right.
So I don't know how much you disrupt that.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing against a deck that has black. I think you want to bring in stuff that protects. If he's got like the protection from colors or more valor stance and stuff like that.
All right. So Brendan just added Surge of Righteousness to his deck. Do you know what that card is?
It's the one that hits the black or red.
Yeah, destroy target black or red creature that's attacking or blocking. Right. You gain 2 life.
And it's like, what, a 2-mana instant, 1 on white, something like that?
Yep. It's part of that cycle, the uncommon cycle they have of color haters.
Yeah. I think they're all pretty good. I like them.
Yeah. I mean, against black and red, which is some aggressive, like an aggressive type of deck, it kills the creature, and then you actually gain some life from it as well. So it's like the exact opposite of something you want to see. I think he brought 3 of them in. So Brandon was preparing to play against aggressive decks. Chris will be on the play here. See if he can get the color of mana that he needs. Brandon just gained so much life.
Yeah.
Two Blossoming Sands, 2 Radiant Fountains. Just that alone is 6 life.
Yeah.
He played the Rhino, that gained him 3 more life. He played the Sorin, that gained him 3 life. So.
And the Rams.
Yeah, and the Rams. I don't think the Rams gained him that much. I think maybe a couple points of damage.
Yeah, 2 or 3, something like that.
You could also count, it took 2 Ordeal of Perforoses to kill one of the Rams.
Sure, so 6 damage it soaked up.
Yeah. I wonder if Chris would have been better just putting the 6 damage to Brandon's face and then forcing him to block or take 5 from the hoplite.
Or
because so he had the 2 ordeals, and when he popped him, he put both of them at the ram. I wonder if it would have been better just to put him at Brandon,
just to get an extra point of damage in.
So you get 6 points. So you get 6, and then if he wants to block, it's fine because he'll kill the ram because it was like a 5 power anyways. Or he could just take it, and Brandon goes down to
right. So
9.
So it'd be 6 damage instead of 5.
Right. I mean, in the long run, it didn't matter because he missed his land drops. But
right
at the time, I feel like if I'm Chris, I wouldn't worry about the ram that much. All right, let's take a look at 7 Monastery, Swiftspear. Does he have the land?
Looks like pretty light on land.
Yeah, I saw plains. I think.
Yeah, not good enough.
Yeah. Brandon's going to keep his 7. Chris' deck can mulligan pretty well, though. I mean, I think he really only needs 3 lands.
Right. He's just looking for the right colors, the right combination of lands. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you can go 2, dual lands, 4 spells with, one or 2 of them being a creature, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, let's see what Chris draws here. Hoplite, Defiant Strike, Mana Confluence, and Wooded Foothills.
Okay, so that's good. Got all his colors.
Yeah, much better than a 7.
Yeah.
All right, so get some Mountain.
He's not too worried about his own life total.
Right, yeah, not at all. And Brandon's not going to pressure his life total quickly at all, so. And he's going to turn 1 Satyr again. And the Mana Confluence is nice because then it literally just gets him whatever he needs.
Yep.
All right, Temple from Brandon. Didn't see what it was, but he liked it, so he kept it. There's a Team of Battle Rage.
So 2 mana.
Seeker of the Way. So actually, that can get him some life back too from the Mana Confluence. So That's nice. Brandon has a lot of tap land, so I don't feel Brandon's not doing anything early. There's a Radiant.
Except gaining life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In rain. But again, now that you have 2 attackers, I feel like you're okay because it can soak up some damage, but you can still get some stuff through. Let's see what Chris's plan is here.
He's got another Satyr.
He might have 2 Satyrs.
Take a damage off the Confluence. Defiant Strike.
So get a Defiant Strike.
Draw.
All right, so three either way. There's a Rouse the Mob.
Okay.
So that's actually going to kill the Ram.
Kills it, doesn't trample, but gets in for 4 with the Seeker.
No, it actually does because he Defiant Striked as well. So that's 6, 1 over,
3.
And then.
Oh, you're right. 5. Yeah, 6.
4 from the Seeker.
Mm-hmm. So 5, and then gain 4.
That was a nice turn from Chris.
But that ramp soaked up so much damage.
Yeah, it did.
Is that a Hero's Downfall he drew?
I didn't see it. There's a Jungle Hollow. Gain him another life. Still at 17. And a Swift Spirit. And there's the Surge of Righteousness. So it's going to gain him a couple life.
So he's going to take 1 here. Overall.
Yeah.
Wow, it's got to be frustrating for Chris. Just
Yeah.
swinging in with everything and just barely chipping away.
And then here comes the Rhino. I had to play Brandon's deck against Chris. It's like the anti-Chris deck.
Yeah. Well, I think any deck with reasonable amounts of removal is good. The Surge of Righteousness is just killer.
Yeah, it is. All right, so Valor Stance takes care of the Rhino. Triggers Prowess. In for 5. He's going to gain 3. It feels like Chris does a decent job of hitting him for a bunch of damage and get Brandon still at 14.
Right.
Now he's at 15 again. The Blossoming Sands. It's crazy. I mean, he's hitting him for 5, 6, 4, 5, 6 damage a turn.
What is that?
And yet, that's Myth Realized.
Okay.
It's a little odd because he doesn't have a ton of instants and sorceries, or non-creature spells, but he does have enough. So there's another Satyr Hoplite.
And is it a favorite Hoplite?
Favorite Hoplite. And in for 3 here.
And it was a downfall.
And the downfall takes the Seeker of the Way, which also triggers the Myth Realized. So he gets to put a counter on that. In for 1. Brandon's down to 14. Sorin is the draw.
Okay. It's not.
I also see a Sidisi in his hand. The new one.
Yeah. So I don't think you want to use a CDC here, though. This is.
No, but I mean, a 4/6 Death Toucher is pretty good against Chris.
If you can Soren, make a guy, block one of the creatures, and then just soak up some more damage with the Soren.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Chris, that's another problem. Is do you get rid of the Soren or do you just attack Brandon?
I don't think.
I feel like you have to get.
You got to get rid of the Soren.
You have to get rid of the Soren, right?
Yeah, his life. If his life was down to 8, 7, something like that, I could see going for the life. But
all right, Brandon just passes the turn.
Let's have some kind of removal.
All right, in comes the team. Let's see what Brandon has. I know. He's got a Soren. He's got a CDC. And he's got one other card. Chris still has a bunch of cards in his hand as well. Looks like a Team or Battle Rage. A white card. I didn't see what it was.
So here you can maybe activate the creature if you've got another removal spell, block it, and then make Chris do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So there's the Myth Realized. It's now 1/1.
Right. Block. So offer the trade, and then so Chris has got to know that Brandon's got removal at this point, right?
That's a Silence the Believers there.
Okay, so exile.
Which is so good against that card.
Valor Stance.
Because that card.
And Valor Stance doesn't protect you, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to save his Hoplite.
So he's going to give it. He's going to make it a 2/2 and make it indestructible.
But
so he'll take 2 from the Mentor.
But doesn't Brandon get another counter off of the? Oh yeah, okay. So it turns into a 2/2.
It's still it's a 2/2, so it's trading.
Indestructible.
Yeah. So Brandon down to 12 now. It's actually a decent turn for Chris. Getting that Myth Realized off because that thing can grow pretty big. And he still has 2 creatures on board. So if you're Brandon again, you probably just dropped the Soren. Not sure what he drew.
Five mana.
There it is.
Soren.
And a vampire. Stoke the Flames, I think, was the draw from Chris.
Man, he's just so short on mana.
Mm-hmm. If I'm Chris, I'm probably thinking, okay, you got Stoke and Team or Battle Rage. Just take out the Soren. I probably just attack both with Soren. Instead, he passes the turn. I'm guessing he's planning on using the Stoke then. All right, Brandon in for 3 after plussing Soren.
It's a 3/2 life. 3/2 lifelink.
Yeah. So Brandon's up to 15 again.
Okay. I'm not sure what Chris is waiting for.
I'm guessing you just kill the Soren here after, like, when he passes the turn.
Yeah, I mean he's getting close to it, become immense battle rage.
All right, so there's a CDC. It looks like he's going to exploit the vampire token. Do you let him? Do you just, because you have the Stoke? Do you take out the token, or do you just take out Soren?
Right. So take out the token before you can exploit it.
Before he exploits. So if he wants to exploit, you could CDC. He had to exploit CDC, or do you just let him demonic tutor and take out the Soren? All right. So he is going to take out the token.
I think that's right. So if Brandon goes and gets like a sweeper, you're just done.
Yeah. But now he's got a big old fat CDC there.
And at 15 life still.
Yeah. Collateral damage is the draw. Plays a hoplite.
Okay.
And
Oh man, this is
you
just...
can't attack. There's literally no attack.
I think you just collateral damage the Soren and just call it good.
Yeah. All right. So
okay, it looks like he's going to do that.
At the upkeep, he's gonna.
Okay. Why not the Swift Spear?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know the difference really.
This seems like the hoplite has more potential.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't have
the thing with the Swift Spear though is you can pump the one Swift Spear and get the bonus pump the one Satyr and get the bonus from the Swift Spear at the same time. All right, in for 4 from the Undead Vizier.
Yeah, that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
But Chris, I mean, if you can draw a land, I'm not sure what he has in his hand, but if he can do some kind of combination of pump plus battle rage, you could take a pretty big chunk.
But Brandon drops Ramaz, so
still though.
Again, the problem with Ramaz is you get a second blocker. All right, in comes the Satyr. This is a bait if I've ever seen it. Brandon just takes the 2. Chris has to pass the turn.
Yeah, and Bramaz's vigilance. Man, this is just not going well. Not looking good.
Brandon drops a swamp. In comes the Vizier, the Bramaz, and the newly formed cat token. What do you do? 4, 8. Chris is at 10. Ugh. Chris, I don't know what you can do here, man. I don't know what's in his hand, but
you must have to chump block the Bramaz or the Sidisi.
No, it looks like he's.
Oh.
All right, so he goes to block, I think, Bramaz.
Okay.
But Brandon has Surge of Righteousness, so he's going to gain a couple life and take out the Swiftspear. That is salt in the wounds right there. All right, let's see what the miracle card that Chris drew. Black Lotus, I think that's Ancestral Recall, maybe.
Even that doesn't matter.
2-teamer Battle Rages is not going to do it. Chris packs it in. Brandon as our champion.
All right. Take home.
Abzan Good Stuff gets there.
Take home the Gameday playmat.